Hi guys, it's Alex here, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own Chow chili oil. You can buy this from KFL, or you can make your own if you'd like to have something without MSG, and also to make it a bit hotter than what you can buy in store. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and it's pretty simple. Okay, so to get started we need a whole bunch of different spices and some fresh chilies and garlic. But to get started we need cardamom pods, cinnamon, Szechuan peppercorns, garlic, we need lots of garlic, and star anise. Now these will get dry fried in a fry pan just to really release all those aromas, and then they'll be transferred out and put in oil to really start to infuse the oil. I'll show you how to do that. We also need fresh chilies. Now these are from KFL, they're just your standard regular chilies. I'm also going to add in a whole lot of bird's eye chilies. And I'm going to use a whole stack of my own fresh chilies. Look at those bad boys. You'll also need a whole lot of dried hot chilies, which you can get in a big bag at KFL. You'll get them in larger sizes than you will at regular IGA or Woolworths or Coles. You need crushed fine chili. You can get that from KFL. And you need light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, and plenty of garlic. Now, I'm doing a big batch today, so I'm tripling my recipe. Otherwise you would just need 2 bulbs of garlic, 2 heads, and it's really going to have a lot of garlic in it, but that makes it taste fantastic. So on to the process. Okay, so now we're going to take all our fresh chilies with the seeds in, and we're going to put them in the food processor to make a paste. So next we have to peel all the garlic. Look at all that. And here's what I prepared earlier. And now I'm going to put this into my food processor, but I'm not going to put it in for very long because I don't want it to get too small. And then I will be using the garlic to fry off. Okay, I've done the garlic, and so now I'm moving on to the stove. I've got my pot and I've put 2 cups of oil in, and I'm just bringing that up to a nice high temperature. And I've also got a fry pan, non-stick, and I'm about to dry fry all of our lovely aromatics. So I'm just waiting for that to heat up. And I'm going to pop these in, and they're going to start to release a whole lot of beautiful flavour and oils. And once they've done that, I'm going to put in a bit more Szechuan pepper. Once they've done that, then I'm going to transfer them to the pot where they'll just continue to sizzle away and release all that lovely flavour. Okay, I've had these on the stove for a few minutes, and you can see that the heat is really releasing a lot of the flavour there and just changing colour without burning. And now I'm going to gently transfer all of these spices into the oil and let them gently sizzle away. We only want to keep that to a gentle simmer, so I'm just going to turn the temperature down on that. And what it's going to do is really give this lot of oil just a beautiful, beautiful flavour. Okay, so I'm now going to transfer all these beautiful aromatics in the oil to a bowl, just so I can strain it all through, and then I'm going to reuse the oil into the next part of the process. not too fine, it's quite coarse, which is great. And we're now going to put it into the oil. We have to cook it for about 15 to 20 minutes, which is pretty tricky for garlic because it can burn easily. So we have to have the temperature on low. And I'm just going to pop all that in. Oh, it's going to smell amazing. Listen to the sizzle. There we go. And that's looking pretty good. Okay, so this is 15 minutes later, and look at that. I've been very patient, and it's just been gently sizzling away here, low and slow. Now I'm going to start to add in the infused oil that we had before, and our fresh chilies, and some of the dried chilies. Okay, so now it's time to add in the fresh chilies. So I'm just going to pop those in. We're not going to cook these for too long, but I'm going to pop those in. And I'm also going to add in some of our dried chilies and our fine chili flakes as well. And that's going to give it a nice kick. And we'll just let all that mix in together with the garlic. Okay, so we've added in all the chili now, and we've just got a lovely little simmer. Now, the next thing we need to do is just to give it that real umami type flavour. And the way that we do that is by adding in a good dash of light soy sauce and a good dash of dark soy sauce. And we're going to also give it a good dash of pure sesame oil. And that will give it just a really lovely flavour. Here I go. Yep, that looks good. And a few dashes of sesame oil. Now we're just going to stir that up, and not going to leave it on the stove for too long, just enough to soften up the chilies, get it all mixed in, get that lovely garlic flavour throughout it. And then we're going to put in a whole lot of small glass jars, and then it will be ready for dumplings. Okay, so I've taken it off the stove now and just transferred it to a jug. And I'm going to just gently pour this in and transfer it into whatever size jar you like, really. I find the smaller ones are really good, really user-friendly. That looks amazing. There we go. There we go, folks. Homemade Chiu Chow chili oil.
Mom! Mom! Mark said they go, he wants your chili oil.
Tell him to bugger off.